Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, into my simple living series. What am I doing today? I am making a traditional old-fashioned Irish bread recipe. I used to make it quite a while ago and I haven't made it for a while, and I thought, I'll do it because we've got St. Patrick's Day coming up, and I thought, this will be nice for a lot of my Irish supporters. So how do we do this, and how it's very quick and easy. So to start off with, you need 325 grams of wholemeal plain flour. I don't have a set of scales, so what I've done is measured it out to 2.5 cups of wholemeal flour, so that goes in there. And then 125 grams of plain white flour, which is a cup of white flour. $60 grams of oats, which is equivalent to half a cup. Give that a bit of a stir up, get it all blended. It's a very simple, easy recipe. I like it because it has a combination of the oats, the plain flour, and the wholemeal flour. Then a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of salt. So that's your baking soda going in, and a teaspoon of salt. Get a little bit of a mix in there. You can put dried fruit at this point for your sugar content, like dried dates. I'm going for 1/8 of a cup of brown sugar, probably a little bit less actually, if that. Just put that in for taste. I'm not big on sugar, so maybe just a little bit more. I don't want to over sweeten it because it's not meant to be a sweet bread, so really you sort of have to judge it. You would put 2 or 3 dried chopped up dates, or a little bit of maybe even figs or something that's a little bit sweet. 1 egg, so 1 beaten egg. That does the binding. So 1 egg. Just give it a good beating. How has everyone's week been? Do you like this kind of content? Do let me know. Comment below. I'll put the recipe below. That was a jumbo egg, so it was quite a big egg. That's the binding. And buttermilk. Good old buttermilk. Now I use buttermilk only and baking, and you don't need much. I like it because it's thicker than normal milk. And normally when you take it out of the box, you sort of have to beat it up a bit. This should be a sticky dough. if it's too sticky, you can add more flour. Just shake a bit of flour over it. So that needs a little bit more buttermilk. You kind of have to judge it yourself. I can't really tell you how much in the way of buttermilk you need. It's one of those recipes where you sort of just got to go with your gut instinct. So I'll just keep mixing this, and if I add any more, I'll let you definitely know. I'll keep mixing it, and then I'll come back to the next stage. Okay, I've ended up putting a little bit more buttermilk in to get it into a fairly good consistency. And you want to get all the traces of the flour and the dry ingredients into the mixture of the dough. That's it. That side. There's not much more than that to do. So this is 600 grams of buttermilk, and I've used probably half, so 300 grams of buttermilk. If you're one of those people that make your own butter, you should have the buttermilk already. Okay, so that's gone into its ball like it's supposed to. It's a lovely recipe, and it's such an old-fashioned sort of traditional old bread. There's no kneading, no rolling, nothing like that. Just wash my hands because I need to get some more flour on it. Okay, so now at this level I just have a round pan, sponge pan, and I just parchment paper in the middle, like so. You don't even need to grease your dish with that. Just get a bit of flour, plain flour on your hands so your hands are dry. So it's not too sticky as a mixture. Just a little bit of flour. Because all you're doing is you're going to be moulding it into a round ball, basically, because it's a round loaf of bread. Okay, so that can just go over there for now. And there's your bread. And that'll rise up a bit, the bread. I'll keep it about that level, sprinkle a bit of, you're supposed to put walnuts in it, but I'm just going to put walnuts on top. You can just put chopped walnut, a little quantity, I don't know how much, just how much you want. I just want to put some on top. So this might be nice. a big knife to chop that up. You can buy walnuts already chopped up, but I like to chop my own. And I'll show you the end result as well once it's done. So you cut into it to let it cook inside. So you've got a cross on it like that. And that'll go into the oven for 30 to 40 minutes at 200. And I'll show you the results once it comes out. Okay, we're back. The timer's gone off, so let's check the bread. Oh, it's looking good. There you go, there's the bread. It's looking fantastic, folks. So, it should be hard to touch. And you can see, oh, you want to smell it in here. It is just divine. So, I'll bring you down a bit and you can see the bread here. There you go. It is absolutely beautiful. So that's out of the oven now. That was in for 35 minutes. So I'll show you. So that's it there. 35 minutes in the oven. Really well done. Nice and solid. See how it's risen? Quite a good size slice. So I'll let that cool down. And then I'll cut into it and show you how I serve it. So I've taken it out of the parchment and the tin, the pan, and I've got it cooling on the rack. See, it's a good sized loaf of bread. Right, the time has come to cut into the loaf. So it's been cooling, it's still quite warm. Oh, listen to that. Beautiful bread. Really solid, heavy bread. That's the crust. Okay, so that's the bread. And it has to be my favourite bread. Now, it's a hearty bread. So you would have it with Irish stew. potatoes, that kind of thing. In my case, off camera, I made Mediterranean chickpea salad. Still eat eggs and seafood, but that's how I get my protein. This beautiful Mediterranean salad. And I just put my bread on the side of the platter, like so. And that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this amazing recipe. I haven't made it for so long. And I'm so pleased it turned out okay today, because I didn't know how it was going to go in that little conventional oven. So if you like this kind of content, do let me know, and what I'll do is I'll continue to do simple living type of recipes, that kind of thing, to help you. This is my dinner now, and if there's anything else that you need from me or suggestions, do let me know down below in the comments. I'm just so happy to be able to deliver simple, easy solutions to everyday living, instead of having to go to the supermarket and buy horrible bread. And this bread is the best. It toasts up really well too. So I hope you enjoyed this content. Do take care. Have a beautiful day, evening, wherever you may be, and many blessings to you all. Bye for now.